The majority of tunnels on the HA road network are in the east and southeast regions. The map shows the location of the M25 tunnels Hatfield, Holmesdale, Belcommon and Dartford Crossing. Dartford, Hindhead and Southwick are all in the southeast, Hindhead on the A3 and Southwick on the A27. As you travel through the tunnel, much of the infrastructure you will see is put in place to improve the hostile environment that would exist inside the tunnel without any intervention. Let's take a look at the infrastructure the RCC or MAC would be in control of or have access to. On the approach to most tunnels, there will be fixed text messaging signs and CCTV. These will both be monitored and controlled by the RCC, and settings can be requested accordingly. A tannoy system is available in the tunnel for the broadcast of emergency messages, and TOs can request messages to be broadcast via the RCC. The messages are pre-recorded and cannot be personalised, with the exception of Hatfield, where the police can override the PA system. Emergency distribution points, or EDPs, can be found every 35 to 40 metres in each bore, and these contain an emergency telephone that is connected to the RCC. They also house fire extinguishers and electrical circuit breakers. EDPs can be useful identification points within the tunnel as they're all numbered. Most of the tunnel infrastructure is controlled automatically by subsystems which maintain a stable environment. Ventilation fans extract dangerous smoke, fumes and gases. Lighting varies in strength as you move through the tunnel and will be automatically brightened or dimmed depending on the time of day. In the event of a power failure, 1 in 10 lights are emergency luminaires, which means they will stay on. A complex drainage and pumping system removes surface water to a sump, which is either pumped to an outfall or passed to a foul sump for safe and controlled disposal. Gas monitors recognise if there is a build-up of hydrocarbons on the surface and automatically trigger foam generators which cover the surface and reduce the chance of combustion. It is extremely important in the event of a HAZCAM spillage that the RCC and tunnel controllers are informed as soon as possible in order to adjust the sump settings to avoid a major environmental catastrophe. As we continue our journey through the tunnel, you will see fire hydrants placed every 100 to 150 metres. These are solely for the use of the fire and rescue services. Finally, you will notice cross-passageway doors that connect one bore to the other. When opened, these serve as emergency escape routes. However, extreme caution must be exercised when using these doors, as in most tunnels they will open directly into the live lane of the opposing bore. It is imperative that consideration be given to lane closures if using cross-passageway doors as an evacuation method. In the event of an emergency in the tunnel, alarms and alerts will be remotely triggered on a display monitored by tunnel control. Whilst many systems will automatically switch to emergency operation, they can be overridden at the request of the Fire and Rescue Service or Senior Incident Commander. For example, the ventilation fans may need to be overridden or lights dimmed or made brighter.